Hey, it's Jesse and MJ backstage at Actors Theater.
We have got some behind-the-scenes stuff going on, and we're going to actually be sneaking into the dressing room to talk to a couple of the fantastic performers that are here for the Humana Festival.
Yep, the Humana Festival of New American Plays going on right now in Actors Theater. We're going to invade and see if we can talk to some of the actresses in Cry It Out, which is opening March 10th.
Exit stage left. Oh, get it. We're back at Actors Theater, and we are here as we get ready for Humana Fest, which is huge, of course, here in Louisville and worldwide. And we are here with some very special guests for a very exciting for us play that's coming up.
Yeah, the play is called Cry It Out. It's got something that you can directly relate to, and me as a new dad can relate to. Jesse, what is this play? First off, it's a comedy, and you said parents, non-parents would what?
Urinate. There will be urination from laughter.
I mean, if that's not like in the reviews,
That's yourself,
something's
right
wrong.
Right there.
But what is this show all about?
Yeah, it is a play about becoming a new parent. So I think new parents, of course, relate to it. But it's also sort of about this group of people who don't have much in common going through this common trauma and finding one another as they do and sort of leaning on one another and latching is actually the term we've been using in rehearsal to survive and get through and make sure that they're doing it the right way and they're going to come out the other side.
Well, it's funny you use the word latching because I heard a lot of that.
You learn a lot about latching when you have a baby.
My wife and I just had a little boy a year ago. So yeah, the word latch was thrown around a lot. So it's funny that you use that term.
Well, and we've discussed before about how when you have a child, there's so much that nobody tells you. It's like until you get into the secret club, you don't know what happens when you sneeze after you have a baby until you have a baby, and
what
things
happens?
like that. Never mind, we'll talk about it later. But but they know. So this is a really unique perspective, I think.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things about the play too is that it deals with new parents and new parents finding common ground, but it's also a play about friendship, and particularly for Jesse and I, it's a play about friendship between women, despite sort of the backgrounds they come from. My character Lena comes from a very big Italian background in Long Beach, and Jesse's character is from
Waspiness.
Chicago, but but it's a sort of
See, I love it.
Rehearsal is it's like half productive, half just hilarity.
Well, I love the rapport that you already have because that's what this play is sort of based upon. It's about, one of you is a new mom getting ready to make that transition back to work, and then the friend who is supposed to be supportive but may or may not be in their own way. So I love that you guys already have this sort of rapport.
Yeah, Molly is such a great writer because truly on the page, like every line, there is something that really makes you laugh out loud, and yet the play has ache and depth and specificity of character and experience. So so the play's darker notes kind of sneak up on you and are earned while you're just laughing your head off. It's this wonderful combo. It's delightful to work on, and it's true that the cast is really close, and we've been having a very good time crafting the play.
Well, it is. Parenthood is not for sissies. And
yet here I am,
right?
a parent.
But I love that it's got the different backgrounds because you find yourself friends with people that normally you'd be like, we don't really have that much in common, but you find that commonality.
Yeah. And it's such a personal play for Molly. This is the third play that I'm working on with Molly Smith-Metzler. And I worked on plays of hers pre-baby. Cora is now 4, and this particular play is about a very particular time in her life. So it's sort of really fun to be friends with her and see this part of her life sort of jump off the page.
Now, I know it's going to be hard to kind of speak for her, but have you seen that sort of transformation in her writing as motherhood has come about? Is that, do you think a lot of that is in this, or?
I think Molly, from the time I know her, she's always been an amazing comedian. And I think, but the great thing about all of her plays is that at some point they sort of take this turn that becomes, I wouldn't say drama, but becomes sort of very real and very honest. And I wouldn't say that her writing's changed since she's had Cora, but this play is very tender. It's not sort of as big and brassy as I'm sure Louisville's familiar with LMNOP. Yeah, this is just a little bit gentler.
I like that. So, well, thank you, Jesse and Andrea. I know you guys have a lot of rehearsals to do. We kind of invaded the backstage area here at Actors Theater. The Humana Festival right now, I mean, I don't know if you guys could hear some of the work. They're actually building stages as we kind of invade the space.
Speaking of building, do you think I can get them to swing lights like this for us in the studio? Because how.
We work in radio.
But still,
all
they
this
know
doesn't need to
it's
be well lit.
important. All right, fine. But you can definitely check out what's going on here at Actors Theater. And hopefully we're going to have some more behind the scenes footage for you too, so you can come and meet some more fabulous talent that's come to town for the Humana Festival.
Cry It Out opens March 10th. You can get tickets actorstheater.org, or you can win tickets with us on 106.9 Play.